time I see you, you make my heart say.
Hello, hello, how are you doing? I feel like I'm talking to some kids. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. Welcome to another video. So, we're going to talk about Ming tonight. I don't know if you guys know her or not. I hope that you do. Ming is a young lady who has a channel. She was one of the girls who was a part of this notorious Mamiana gang. Her, Chrissy, Olivia, and My Jazzy Life are all part of this Mamiana crew. She's the actual one who came up with the name Mamiana. And she has a channel called The Reality of Ming, along with her husband. She also has a channel called The Bells Plus 3, because they now have 3 babies. I'm briefly calling BS because, you know, everybody talked about her being pregnant. Everybody felt like that she wasn't pregnant because she wasn't showing. And so I wanted to speak on that. That's what my calling BS. You know, she just kind of, kind of played it off like, oh, I'm just not getting big, you know, no big deal, which it really wasn't any big deal. But nobody addressed the real reason why she didn't get big. And that's what I want to address. And the reason that I want to address it is because she put up a picture showing her pregnant with her second child compared to her being pregnant with that third child. Now, it is a blessing, I want to say, that everything went good with that. I remember, first of all, let me say why she didn't get that big. I don't know, for those of you who follow her, you know that several years ago, she went to, I believe it was Dr. Miami, and she got a tummy tuck. A part of a tummy tuck, they tighten your stomach muscles. Discus recti, I believe it's called. The muscles that spread apart and really kind of tear when you get pregnant and your stomach stretches. They tighten that. So I had a friend years ago who had after her third child, she had a tummy tuck. She said that her stomach was so tight, sometimes she has to kind of bend over to catch her breath. Like, I guess the doctor felt like, you know, over time it will loosen up some, so they tighten it really tight, so even when it loosens, it still looks good, right? So, my friend was like, you know, it's very tight. Well, now, not that I've ever heard Ming complain about it, but at the same time, I just wanted to mention that the tightening of those stomach muscles, that's why she didn't get big. And now the thing was, what would have happened if the baby didn't have room in there to grow? Now that would have been, that could have led to a bad situation. I remember years ago when Toni Braxton had I think a tummy tuck. I think she had it before she had her second kid or before she got pregnant for the first time, and then she had those kids back to back. I don't remember if she ever got big or not, but whatever the case is, that's just another example of how that happened. Because I think she did get big, but she got a little bit big, but she didn't get very big, and people was asking why, and it was because her stomach was so tight from the surgery. Same with me. So to just act like, oh, it just didn't get big, and I don't know why, it doesn't matter though, because my baby's fine, which her baby was fine. Baby had plenty of room, and I think the baby ended up growing downward instead of outward. So I think her butt was even bigger, because I think she kind of carried it, you know, kind of backwards instead of frontwards. So as long as the baby had room to grow and the baby was able to be healthy at the end of the day, that's all that really mattered. But I just wanted to speak on that real quick, because I don't think people think about that and realize that that was what happened. And also, if you are one day wanting to have a tummy tuck, you should definitely do it after you have your kids, just for the safety of yourself and your children. Because, I mean, that could have went a different way. It could have not been enough room, and the baby didn't have enough room to grow. And it could have caused the baby to not be able to grow or cause issues with her pregnancy. Then what would have happened? All they would have been able to do if there's no room for her to grow is either go in and loosen the muscles, which they probably would not have done, or it could have caused the issue with the pregnancy as a whole. So she was blessed that everything went good, and her daughter is freaking gorgeous. All of her daughters are gorgeous. And honestly, I don't really have too much to say about Ming, except when she made that post talking about people need to bow down to her. Yeah, I thought she was delusional, because boo, she is not, she ain't that. She ain't that. She's one of those channels that do a lot of pranks too, which I don't understand why people do those things. Like, it just irks me to death. But at any rate, she has a very nice channel. Her and her husband look to work together. They are really cohesive. They have a very beautiful family. The dynamic is cute. She's not necessarily my cup of tea, but you know, hey, might not be one person's cup of tea, but you'll be another person's henny straight. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. So I'm going to let you guys go. We're going to see you in the next one. Be sure you guys comment below. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me if you know anybody else who had a tummy tuck and then afterwards had a baby and didn't show like that. Let me know how you guys feel about the whole conversation in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.